Said they're ready to eat, so I'll make this quick. This one's called Diamonds. They create race, call us black in order to enslave us, steal us from our homes, our tribes, our lands, chain us up, starve us, use black people like canaries in coal mines, work us in the cotton fields, and when they're mad or happy, when we look at them too long or not long enough, they strip us of family, of language. They are irate when they send us into the darkness only to find that we can make music anywhere, that we can grow community any place. They do not understand why our voices grow stronger in the struggle. It might be hard to understand when you are full of hypocrisy. It's that hypocrisy that can force us to do all of the work and call us lazy, make it illegal to read and write but call us stupid, take away our instruments, the pens and pencils, and say that we can't make art. And yet, Phyllis Wheatley wrote poems. Frederick Douglass wrote essays. We would sing, call and response in the fields, make sorrow songs, create rhythms for dances, and tell stories to those that know the language it's signifying. Make it a cakewalk. There are layers to this. And so, they're frustrated. They insist that we aren't human, we are property, we're chattel, we're currency. They believe that white skin was made for sunshine and moonlight, for spring rains and summer breezes. They believe that white hands were made for rewriting history. They insist that we learn valuable skills in slavery and ignore how we were chosen for our ability to weave, to grow certain kinds of crops, and to hide behind the lies. The some of us were treated nicely. This is the legacy of white America. It is written in blood, and still, black people sing. Listen closely to any rock and roll song and you can hear the growl of Big Mama Thornton. If you listen to any guitar lick, you can trace it back to Robert Johnson. Black music is the only American music there is, and everybody stands in wonder at how we turn pain into pleasure, how artists we enjoy cease from our essence, furious that we can create something that speaks American ideals as we use our bootstraps as strings and microphones and drums to create something original. So they steal it, repackage it, sap the soul from it and bleach the voices, call them Elvis, call them the Beatles, call them Vanilla Ice. Take our dances and call them Fortnite emotes. Take our language and call it TikTok slang. They are tracing over outlines they cannot understand, trying to make our food but missing all of the seasoning. And while all of this is happening, they try to funnel us to homes and city blocks thinking that these are fallow lands where nothing can grow. But black people are ever the rows in concrete. And once they see the gardens growing, the culture exploding, they step in and cull the saplings. They call it appreciation, never appropriation. They call it renovation, never gentrification. But you understand that black people are the building blocks of American society. We are the carbon atom necessary to create anything American. So is it any surprise that after all of the plunder, after all of the murder, after all of the racism, is it any wonder that after all of this pressure, that all that blackness can create is diamonds?